What up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army? Make sure you guys smashing that thumbs up. Again, shout out to y'all for 215,000 members of the Unbreakable Army. Again, I appreciate you guys so much for that, man. The road is still long, but we are continuing to do fantastic things over here. Now, yesterday I did give you guys the review on the Air Jordan 11 Cool Grays, the Grade School 7Y, and then I showed you guys my size 10.5. Now, a lot of people was joking, but then again, hey, some people was like, man, did Nike give out the B grade Air Jordan 11 Cool Grays first? And when they said that, I just laughed, but I'm also thinking, who's really going to complain about getting a shoe 1 month early? Now, look, I did have my little issues yesterday when I was complaining, but then again, it's still 1 month early. You get in one of the hypest Air Jordan releases of the year, so I honestly feel like Nike hey, man, we going to give them this batch, because if you think about it, when it comes to sneakers you get early, you can't look at them before you get them. It's not like going into the store and you checking all the size 11s to make sure you got a perfect pair. You just literally are happy that you got the shoe early. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did throw in some of the joints that I don't know about these, but we don't want to waste no money. Because regardless, if it's a B grade or if it's whatever grade they want to call it, it's going to sell. Because if this shoe hit outlets in 3 weeks, I'm still going to pick it up. So I know I complained a little bit yesterday, but when somebody did say man, Break, did they give out all the B grade, Air Jordan 11 Cool Grades early? I'm like, hey, they could, but we going to cop them regardless. So it really didn't matter. And since we talking about a B grade, check out my man. He sent me this image yesterday, and he sent me a video on how he got his Air Jordan 11 Cool Grades. My man's got them in a replacement box. Right, he got a replacement box.
Yo, I'm the only one. You get your Cool Grays in a Jordan 1 mid box too. Man, they go cheap with us.
This Air Jordan 11 Cool Grays. Now, it still came from Nike, but what I'm thinking is that his box got heavily damaged. Sometimes the boxes get jacked up, especially when it's these thin cardboard boxes. Even one of my boxes on the Cool Grays kind of got dinged up a little bit, but his box literally must have got destroyed in order for them to actually put his shoes in a replacement box. I low-key probably would be just a tad bit upset, but y'all know, man, most of the time, again, we either putting our shoes in these cases or we just throwing them straight on feet. So to be honest, I know as far as the whole nostalgia, getting the OG box, but we just got to bear with Nike with this, man. It's at the point, man, we just got to take what we can and just be grateful. You know what I'm saying? Just be grateful for what we can get. Just be grateful for the W's and just keep it moving. Unfortunately, this is just the times that we in right now with Nike, Sneakers app, Foot Locker, Finish Line, all these companies. It is what it is to them. But if you did get a pair that wasn't that hot, let us know in the comment section below, because a lot of people on the video yesterday were saying that they got a flawless pair. My other pair was cool. One pair was cool. One pair had a couple issues, but it is what it is. Hopefully y'all all get y'all pairs in today, because the shop drop was last week. It generally don't take Nike 7 days, to deliver a shop drop pair. But then again, some of y'all are very picky, and some of y'all will be trying to run after Nike like my man Isaiah Stewart was trying to chase after the LA Lakers team yesterday. Some of y'all be very picky about y'all shoes, man. So, hey, I don't recommend y'all taking them back, because if y'all take them back, somebody just gonna scoop up the pair. So, I hate to say it, you might as well just keep your early pair, man, and just try to get a better pair on release day. Now, on to the topic that everybody was DMing me yesterday about, man. So apparently we supposed to be getting some kind of, well, not necessarily even a shot drop, because technically we know what the shoes are. The Air Jordan 1 low, shattered backboard or starfishes are supposed to be dropping again on Snkrs app this week, or is it the Nike app? I know I was getting so many different emails, so many different messages regarding all of this information, and I'm just like, well, they only got 2 shoes right now. They got the Star, it's saying it's on Snkrs. It's saying 11/21 through 11/27. Now, it's cool that Nike is giving back. It is Thanksgiving time. This is the week of Thanksgiving, so I'm not surprised that they're giving us something, especially since we were supposed to be getting the Air Jordan 6 Midnight Navies this week, in which I still haven't heard anything about any, spots overseas still dropping them. So it's looking like I just gotta wait until March. So I feel like in order to fill that void, Nike is going to give us a couple things this week. Do I think that this is all that we're getting? No. Again, we got the Air Jordan 4 Lightnings. We got the Jordan 1 Low Starfishes. They got two. I don't know if that's the women's pair and the men pair, or if that's the men pair and the grade school pair. I don't know. It could be the men and the women's pair. But I definitely feel like we should be getting more than this. I feel like this does not equate to the Air Jordan 6 Midnight Navies that got postponed an additional 4 months. I don't think that this is it. And also on top of that, Nike and Snkrs been competing with us, man, because out of nowhere we've been getting a lot of random drops on Nike app. Now, Nike app be low key for the most part. We might get some mids on there. We might get, some Dunk High restocks, but like they dropped those Jordan 1 Low Mochas the other day, and they dropped those Jordan 1 Low pine green toes. I don't know, I don't know what to call them. So they dropped those. They dropped those the other day. Now, that was a weird drop because I was actually headed to the airport, and shout out to my big bro Scrunch because he actually texted our group and kind of reminded us about it. But I went in for the Jordan 1 green toes or pine green toes or whatever at 9:02 my time. But I didn't get a W to 9:50. So that joint was literally pending for 50 minutes. The Mocha Lows, I didn't even get a W on those. Those to me seemed like it was impossible. But I did hear that stock was low on Nike for those. So Nike been dropping stuff. Snkrs app been dropping stuff. So to be honest, I will probably keep my eye out on both of them. I will keep my eye out on Nike this week, and I will keep my eye on Snkrs because, again, giving us the Lightnings, and the Lightnings been sitting in Chicago, so that's why I'm not super excited about this. If it does happen or a shock drop, whatever, I still will go live, but I'm not all that excited about this. This not really giving me yes, this ain't really giving me Thanksgiving vibe or Black Friday vibe. If it was some Jordan 4 UNCs or heck, even a taupe haze, at least I've seen the Oreo 4s around Chicago. Granted, they were B grades. I want to say a member of the Army sent me a video in either Detroit or Oregon. They had the Air Jordan 4 Oreos too. So give us a retro 4 that's not still sitting, or that y'all didn't just massively produce, because these Jordan 4 Lightnings should honestly be on the same level as the University Blues, the Taupe Haze, and the Oreos, but clearly they made way more pairs of the Lightning 4. So to be honest, I'm not even sure if people are actually thirsty for these, because I feel like everybody should have a pair of Lightning 4s right now. And these probably just the leftover pairs of the Lightning 4s that we're going to get. I also had a member send me that the Taupe Haze was supposed to be shock dropping this week in a pair of Dunk Lows. It looked like an olive pair of Dunk Lows. Now, this is the only time I've seen this one, and reading all the comments, a lot of people calling it cap. So I'm not sure if the Taupe Haze are dropping. Sometimes these pages on IG, come up with this information, thinking that it's going to happen. My guy honestly hasn't texted me and let me know anything that's going on regarding the shock drop or anything like that. I'm going to shoot him a text after the video just to see if he got, more news, or if he tell me to stay tuned or it's more to come. Then I can jump back in front of the camera once he give me the green light and be like, Army, this is what I heard, and this is looking like this is the go. So as of right now, it's looking like the Air Jordan 4 Lightnings and some Jordan 1 Starfish Lows, in which I'm cool with the lows because I actually wanted those. I seen them at SneakerCon Chicago. The guy was wanting $220, $225, and I'm just nah, I'll wait to see if I can get them for a better price. So hopefully I'm able to get a W this time around. I wanted to bring this to y'all attention as well. I don't know if y'all been peeping, but Nice Kicks and Sneaker News, and a couple more highly respected and legit sources on IG let us know that a sample pair of those Air Jordan 1 Royal Patent Leathers just randomly surfaced. Now, for those who know, I made a video about those last week, basically saying, look, if we getting the patent leather breads, retro ones, we gonna get the Royals eventually. Now, I text Z Sneakerhead that same day and like, bro, create me a mock-up. I can use it for the thumbnail, and which I did for the video. And then, boom, 2 days later, all these random samples of this Air Jordan 1 Royal Patent Leather just magically appeared. Now, things is, a lot of people are saying that this is a sample. Some people think that this is also Photoshop. I think that it's a sample. I think that these probably were already in the works, and by, you know, not necessarily even me talking about it, because Sneakerhead has a bigger platform on Instagram, but by him posting it, and all these other bloggers and, you know, all these other sneaker Instagram pages saw his post, somebody was like, huh, here's a sneak peek. These joints probably already been cooking for a year or two. We just ain't dropping these in 2023 or 2024. So I don't know what to call it, a coincidence. I don't know what to say, but your boy said it here first that we were going to get them joints, and now all of a sudden they just randomly just popped up out of nowhere. So y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all think that these are a sample, or if y'all think that this is just a Photoshop that somebody created. Kind of like those Air Jordan 1 Bordeaux. Do y'all remember those a while ago? We seen that image of somebody phenomenal Photoshop, and then we seen a beautiful pair of Air Jordan 1 Bordeaux, but we wind up getting the joints that dropped Saturday. Now, speaking of those Bordeaux ones, if you did catch my live, you already really heard how I felt about the shoe. I seen them at the Just Nice Sneaker Convention, and I feel like that shoe has potential to do something. That shoe is going to be just like that Midnight Navy. The quality on those, to me, is just a tad bit better on the Bordeaux. Now, Midnight Navies right now is going roughly around like a $300 price tag, a little bit more depending on the size. That shoe is going to do the exact same thing, but it's just going to be like those Midnight Navies, and it's going to take about a year. So if you got a couple pairs, because my boy Chef Cook Skinner, he definitely hit me a couple pairs. So I'm not sure if I'm going to sit on those, or if I'm going to, you know, put all my attention towards the patent leather breads. And I'm telling y'all, Army, there's going to be a point where you got to make a decision. Like, is it worth holding on to this shoe right here for it to go up $100 within 12 months? You know, like, if you got it for retail and you ain't sitting on too many, I don't think that that's bad. But if you got a bundle, like a lot of them, I say put that money towards another shoe. Try your hardest on, like, the Cool Grays. Cool Grays are definitely hold. We know every Retro 11, look at the numbers on Concord, look at the numbers on Breads. You know what I'm saying? Those going up $200 to $300 depending on the size within a year. These going up $100 within a year. So Cool Grays, I would say, is definitely a shoe for holiday time to hold on to. You know what? I'm not even going to give y'all all that information. I might just honestly make a completely different video just telling y'all the smart shoes to hold on to before the year is over, because we definitely got a decent amount of those. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable vote. Unbreakable Army stands strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones and remain humble. And also make sure y'all got that notification on, just in case we get that random drop on these sneakers. Y'all will be able to get the notification just like the Cool Gray 11s. Army, I love you guys. Until next time, and we out.